Hello students, welcome to the online class of Dighinala Government High School. This is your teacher Muhammad Faruque Hossain and assistant teacher of this school. Today I am here to talk about again direct forms of verb. You know, in my previous class I discussed some rules of direct forms of verb. Today I will continue discussing my direct forms of verb, and today we will talk about only present tense. I told you in my previous class that in case of right forms of verb, this present tense is very important. So today we will try to just discuss or talk about easily present tense, and we will discuss today some how to recognize the tenses, different tenses of present tense. And we will show you just these rules or in examples in a very easy way. So let's start. You can see here present tense, and you know this present tense is four kinds. First one is present indefinite tense, then present continuous tense, then present perfect tense, and then present perfect continuous tense. And in class 6, 7 and 8 most of the rules or uses of right forms of verb definitely will come from this present tense, and in 9 and 10 also maximum maximum examples or maximum uses of right forms of verb might come from present tense. So first one I can tell you, first one is present indefinite. Present indefinite. Okay. Actually, we know what is present indefinite, but today I will show you the uses of present indefinite tense. So before that, I am telling you present indefinite is what? It is a tense. It is a simple present tense. That is, we can use present form here. Just we can do the things that we follow daily in our day-to-day life. That is present indefinite tense. And the structure is there is the subject, and after subject you have to put the present form of the verb, and then you have the next person or you have the extension. Okay, but you have to remember one thing, that in present indefinite tense that every student should remember, every student should observe in their mind, that is, in present indefinite tense you have to put the present form of the verb, and if the subject is third person singular number you have to put an s or es after the present form. That is the main thing I want to tell you here, and many students make mistake just not knowing this. So what I have told you, if the subject is third person singular, s or es will be added with the verb. With the present form of the verb. Actually, I am focusing this because if you know this use, if you can do this use, just half of your problem of present tense will be solved. Now come to the example. Before giving example, I want to tell you, I want to make you clear that if the sentence is universal truth or habitual fact, or if there are some adverbs like often, always, usually, generally, regularly, every day, every plus time, if you see this kind of adverbs in any sentence, then obviously the verb form of those sentences will be present form, and in that case you have to remember that if the subject is third person singular number, you have to put an s or es after the verb or with the verb. Okay, you have to remember two things here. One condition is third person, another condition is singular. Okay, so you know what are the third persons. Just see here, first person I and we, second person only you. Okay, except these three, all the other subjects you see around you, those most of our third person. And if the third person is singular, if the third person is singular, that means he, this is third person, this is not in the list, third person, and he is one. So after he, you have to put as or yes with the verb in present indefinite tense. But if the subject is they is not here, so they is third person, but they is plural. So after they, you have to put the present form, that you shouldn't add as or yes after the verb that comes after they. So I told you, if the sentence is universal truth or habitual fact, or there are some adverbs like regularly, usually, generally, hardly, often, sometimes, every plus time, then you have to put the present form of the verb in the sentence. Just see here. If I told you the sun dash in the east, that is rise in the bracket, you can see here the sun dash in the east. The sun dash in the east. Surya purbo deke uthe. This is universal truth. So you have to put the present form of the verb. And you have to you have to remember one thing. You have to be alert that the sun, if the sun is third person singular, yes, the sun is third person singular, that is not in the list here. And the sun is one. So the sun is the third person singular number. So you have to add s or yes after the rise. So it could be what? Rises. Then you can see this is the universal truth. Now we dash on the bank of Maini every afternoon. Work. You can see here, this is the example of habitual fact. Amra protidin bikale Maini nodir tire amra hati. Okay, so here you have to follow one thing, that is we, that is the first person, it is not third person. So we shouldn't add s or yes after work. So we have to put the present form, just only the present form of work. That is what we work on the bank of Maini every afternoon. Now come to the third rules. I told you, so there are some adverbs like regularly, generally, usually, sometimes, every plus time. These are the adverbs that if you see this kind of adverbs in any sentence, then you have to remember that the verb forms of those sentences will be present form. Now see, he dashed to school regularly. So if there is go here, so you have to remember one thing, that is regularly here. That is regularly here. The regularly is an indication of being present indefinite tense, and then you have to follow that the he, whether he is in this list or not. So he is not in this list, so he is third person, and he is one. He means she. So you have to put the present form, and after that present form you have to add s or yes. Okay, so it should be goes. Now I can tell you one thing, that after which verb you have to add s or es. If there are o, s, ch, this kind of letter after any word, then you have to put es. So there is o. So it should be he goes to school regularly. Another example for you of this rule. Father often there is, see, father often dash his sister. Father often dash his sister. বাবা প্রায় তার বোনের সাথে দেখা করতে যায় বা বোনের বাড়িতে বেড়াতে যায়. So there is often, it is an indication of being present indefinite tense, and you have to find out that whether the subject is third person singular or not. There is father, and father is not in this list, so father is third person and father is singular. So you have to put an additional s after visit. So you have to what? You have to write here, father visits his sister. So So these are the things that I told today, and these are the very little thing, these are the very small thing you can mention, but these are the thing I told you that is very important to you. Just follow this kind of rules, and if you follow this kind of rules, if you follow this my small class, and if you practice at home, I think your problems will be solved. Your problems in case of present tense or in case of present indefinite tense will be solved. So students, just at home, just practice the examples related to these rules. I think you will overcome, you will feel better in case of doing some problems related present indefinite tense. Okay, so in my next class I will discuss the other tenses of present tense and the tenses of past and future tense. So until then, it's goodbye.